right, we had 2 more downtime actions to perform, I believe, from our dear friends Alvar and Connor.
And then after those, you either need to jump to a mission or we can keep feeding time to the darkness.
To the darkness,
so the darkness will keep hunting you and it'll be bad.
Okay. Bad is good. Do you have anything, Cavalier, that you want to do?
I want
You should heal our friend.
heal our friend, yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm just trying to think how I can do that.
Just take my crutch from me. You don't need this. No!
The thing is, that could be it. Like, technically. Because you could roll, like, what?
Defy?
Defy?
Have courage without your crutch.
Yeah.
Monster.
This crutch is just a crutch.
It hurts when I breathe.
This crutch is holding you back. Surely it's psychosomatic.
I mean, that we laugh, but that's literally a thing that happened in the BBC show Sherlock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no,
no,
exactly.
But that was after like a decade of that injury being there, not a day.
Yes.
Whatever. It's
So
okay.
how is Alvar
I'm just
nurse me back to health?
illustrating that could be the thing you do.
The way that like health
You know what?
and medicine
I think
works
I
in
got
TV shows is total bullshit.
Yeah.
So,
I think I got it.
Okay.
Because we are definitely going to defy this. But I feel the reason why Connor hasn't gone proper or isn't healing properly because he hasn't gone to the proper facilities to do so.
I went to the nurse's office.
You can't go to the nurse's office for a broken leg. Or arm, in this case.
Just like
So,
this side of me.
Yeah. So I think we're getting close to a week after our
last adventure.
And Alvar comes to the grad dorms and knocks on your door.
Okay.
So you just hear like the
Coming. I opened the door. Alvar.
you still don't have your arm in a proper cast.
It looks okay.
Yeah?
Samantha signed it.
I think Alvar like pokes it.
Ow.
Yeah. Just fine, eh? I think what I'm going to do right about now is grab you by the scruff of your neck, take you to an actual hospital so you get some actual treatment.
I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, well, I do.
You're all Canadian. It's like-
But I think it's fair to say that, yeah, in this society,
In this world,
access to healthcare is limited by money
It's
because we
probably-
decided
in
that money
this,
was
in
important.
this dystopia of a world,
It's just like the real world.
look, if we put both of our money together, we can get you some proper care.
Both of our money, all 2 of them. Yeah. Well then. Thank you.
It's like coin. It's money. Both of our money denotes a large sum of money.
Suitcases of cash. Yes, so I will get taken to the hospital by Alvar.
I think what Alvar doesn't tell Connor is that this doesn't just reduce him to like ramen eating levels of 4. It's like ramen eating levels of poor, where he gets to have a bowl every 2 days.
Nice. Yeah.
Aw,
Great.
poor
Thanks.
Alvar helping a friend. To their
Yeah,
own
helping a friend to his own detriment.
huge detriment.
Aw.
People are worthy to protect.
Yeah.
Aw.
So roll that shit.
Yep.
It's totally that situation of declaring that you know better than someone what's good for them, and then forcing them to do this thing.
Just standard die, right?
Yeah.
This is a thing I would like to do.
Oh, hang on. Sean, people roll an extra die when helping you recover, right?
Oh yes, that's true.
Oh.
I forgot. Yes, I have a new
okay,
move.
so
Oh,
I'll
I
just
should have
move-
rolled 3 then.
Okay, so let's just
Right,
stop
Todd.
everything here.
Okay.
See, I asked you, Elf, if you rolled an extra die.
Yeah, but I thought
You
you meant
said-
for my move.
Ah, right, that's true, because there were 2 moves interacting. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So,
Oh, so
Elf, please roll a single d6,
Okay.
and then we'll
Is
get
it a 6?
Jacob to do the same. So,
That's
Jacob,
fine.
roll an extra d6.
okay. Yes.
There we go. So, that's 3 segments.
So
All right.
you're back around half a clock.
So just like in Blades, I move all my harm down 1, or
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
so.
Well, now you
lev-
don't have to have somebody help you move, which is what I was.
Yeah, level 2, not good enough, goes to
Aww,
worried.
not good enough.
Slightly below average.
And then something that you can do in a pinch during the mission is you can spend social links to shrug off harm.
Oh.
And so it lets you ignore a single harm tag for the remainder of the mission.
Oh, that's good.
Or if we want to play with the really mean version of it, it's that you have to roll, and then based on the roll, you can ignore 1 harm tag up to the level rolled.
Well, I feel
I'm
like
biased right now, so I will let you decide.
Andrew, I feel like we should play whatever the rule is currently.
So the
in
Yeah.
system.
the baseline rule is that you just spend a thing and ignore a harm tag. We'll see how.
Okay.
I think it's the cleanest in terms of its implementation, because otherwise there's a chance that you can waste it if you only have level 3 harm and you roll level 1. But anyways, blah blah blah. Game
Walking with a
design.
cane is my new level 2 harm.
Right, because you had level 3 and level 2.
Yeah.
I did. I had not good enough for level 2.
Yeah, that's a great harm.
yeah.
I love that one.
That was a really good one. And then I had level 3 shattered. So
Right, you had like a really rough time.
I did. I saved the boy's life, but I had a bad day.
Right, and you couldn't resist one of them because it was a result of a
The
devil's
dark bargain. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Wonderful. Any remaining downtime actions?
Yeah, Sean has one.
Oh yeah, I do.
Please God help me.
No, but your whole deal is that you don't need help. and
I don't
you're
need help. I'm edgy and
Perfect
alone.
and mysterious. Yeah.
I would like
I leave you
to.
extravagant gifts of felt crows.
I would like to. Use the whistle.
Oh, you're gonna use the Corvus summoning whistle?
Yeah, the Corvus summoning whistle, because I would like to investigate. Like
Where-
we don't.
Where are you using said whistle? And at what hour?
I think it's obviously going to be at night. My goal here is to like find out what the darkness is up to and what's going on. So
you
I
gonna-
think
You gonna investigate and then
yeah, I
call-
think I'm
call
like
me in
looking
on it?
around town and looking for signs of stuff, and I think I've been having some trouble because I'm still like not doing super great. And so I blow the whistle to like contact Corvus and see if she knows anything.
Are you on a rooftop somewhere? Is that-
Probably, yeah.
Okay, or like a balcony. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on like some balcony somewhere.
These are the places. So it's not instantaneous because obviously I have to get there.
I need a ride. Let's go.
Can you reach this high shelf for me?
So like, yeah, probably about half an hour after you blow the whistle, Corvus comes and finds you.
Okay.
And appears in a dramatic swooshing of feathered cloak with like a bunch of black feathers like falling, softly behind her as she approaches. She says, "What's wrong? How can I help?"
Things are quiet. Something's wrong. I don't know if you know of any of your former compatriots who might be planning something, or if you might know where to look that I don't.
I only really have contact with one of my former allies, and he's not doing anything as far as I'm aware at this point in time.
Well, you might know what they might be doing.
Well, whatever it is, it's not going to be good for us. For you, I mean.
I look at you and it's like, well, I like to think you're one of us.
Yeah. I'm helping. I'm helping. It's like very awkward, like,
Well,
you're ruining my mystique.
Look, I don't think they'd strike the sewers again, but I mean, maybe we could just look around.
Yeah, of course. I can help you look.
I could use another set of eyes.
You're definitely not in the perfect shape to be wandering around town at night alone.
No. No, I'm not. But what choice do I have?
I mean, I asked you last time why, and you told me because you had to, so I guess no choice.
No. But I appreciate you being here.
You're welcome. I gave you the whistle for a reason. I'm always going to be here if you need me.
Thank you. Like for your darkness prompt, is that like you revealing yourself?
You have to
or-
reveal something about your like inner world to me. Like
Oh,
you have to make
okay.
yourself vulnerable enough that I can then reveal my identity to you. Basically. That seems to be the way it works. At
I
least
gotcha.
from what I can interpret.
Well, then I have a good one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew.
That is a reasonable way of summing it up. Yeah, the exact articulation of it in the thing is, if I can find the thing, you escape the darkness when someone reveals part of their inner world to you, and you reveal your identity to them. So yeah, it's like an exchange of secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. We look around for a bit, and then at some point, I'm like, I've done this alone for so long. I feel like I'm starting to forget what it's like to have other people.
You have Libra, don't you?
I only bring him pain. I'm not a fighter. I didn't ask for this, but I was the only one who could go back, who could try and make things right again.
Oh.
And I just worry about dragging everyone else down with me.
Then you're
And like,
from the dark future as well?
I've seen what happens.
So have I. Used to think it was good. Or at least what I wanted. What we wanted. Not quite sure anymore. After seeing all that you and your people stand for. That's why I'm helping. But, you know, I'm just me as well. Nobody's anything special. We're all people, individuals.
And I like reach out and touch your arm, and I'm like, sometimes just being people is special enough.
Oh. And Corvus, she sort of hesitates, like, good people contact. You know, like there's that moment of completely like not knowing what to do. And then she says, we can only make a difference together. So I guess just keep trying. That's all I'm asking. Even though you feel like you're on your own, you're not. I promise.
You don't have to be on your own either. We can help you.
And she like pulls her hood down and like reaches around to the back where like the mask is tied and like undoes the mask, and there's this moment like where she's definitely undone it and she's like holding it still.
Okay.
And like everybody who's watching this knows exactly who it is because it looks exactly like her, you know, like the hair's the same,
Yeah.
the face is the same, there's just a shitty little mask on her face, you know. And then she pulls the
Anime
mask.
bullshit.
Yeah, she pulls the mask off, and there's a dramatic like, you know, ribbon dropping sort
And
of
it's
like
carried away on the wind. Yeah.
thing. She'll have to retrieve it later, but for the drama of the moment, you know, it has
She is
to-
definitely willing to do this for the
it
drama.
has to be, you know, like the, you know, like mystery. And then she reveals, you know, her face, moves her you know, arm away, and it's Amy, from the library, who you've known before.
I never knew. Like we hear my thought process. How could I?
It's really her, that girl from the library,
Yeah.
Impossible.
in the like shitty dub.
Yeah.
This show. Yeah.
It's Amy. Oh my god.
Damien.
It's Darien Elf.
Whatever.
Or
Darien,
Endymion.
all right.
It's Mamo-chan.
It's Momo-chan. I don't care. Yeah, in an anime that would be like the end of the episode. The theme song would play after the like, it's Amy from the library, and then it would kick on to like
Find out what happens next time.
yeah, exactly.
That's not the end of the episode.
But
It's
no,
the middle part.
No, it's the middle part of the episode. Yeah.
You've been helping all along. Thank you.
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise not to tell anyone.
I understand. I won't make light of what you have at stake.
If my former allies, if the forces of darkness knew that I was trying to be normal.
I quickly seize you and I move closer to you and I'm like, I won't let them.
There's like that. Is it like that anime hug surprise? Like anime,
Yeah,
like draw in like smaller person like hug. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, cool. And Amy sort of, there's a moment of it like letting it happen, and it looks like she's gonna like hug you back, but then she like pushes away a little bit, like no, it's too much. It's too much too quickly, like.
And it's at this point I make my investigate roll, and we find out what happens, like lead wise,
Yeah.
or like I don't know. I feel like this was a social link thing again, though, more so than.
Yeah, but we went on an investigation.
True.
It's just a matter of like this is like sidelong to that investigation. We aren't
Okay.
playing for like a social link between us. This is just like a thing that happened while we were investigating stuff. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
like social linking is like you make a concerted effort to go and hang out with someone.
Okay.
Whereas this is like you were doing something else, and then there was this poignant moment.
I helped you investigate here, and there's a poignant moment on a rooftop where the
Well,
black
as
feathers
long as everyone
in the
else is
air.
okay with that, so am I. I just don't want to like game the system, I guess. So yeah.
Sean, it's literally a game. I don't mean to alarm you, and to
It's
you in
that
the audience
game
as
from the
well.
library.
But when you play role-playing games,
That game
you're
from-
playing a game.
Sure.
No, it's
okay.
real, Andrew. It's all too real.
And that's where Elf flew back in her chair, going, "My immersion!" and did the like flying away from an explosion.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So let's roll this nonsense. Thanks, I hate soon.
What's a game?
So does having someone along do anything for me or no? Like
Yeah, you
this
can take
is-
+1 die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I helped.
I'm investigating with 1. I have 1. Oh, that's not good at all. I get 1 tick on the investigation track.
Sweet deal.
So
You
we're
were such a great help, Elf.
I was busy being vaguely romantic and mysterious.
I mean, I'm inclined to make you guys play that scene again and insert smooching into it, but it's not my job.
I think there definitely could be smooching in that scene if it came down to like the like I won't let them, and then like before Amy could like draw
like-
away, there could be like a smooch there. I think
Sure.
so. I
Or like
definitely
that the
think so.
mask removal is like as you move in to kiss, but
Yeah,
just whatever. The
exactly.
moment's passed. Moment's passed. It's fine.
All the shippers in chat, you
Just
can write that
Feedback
moment.
for next time.
You can write
Feedback
that
for next
moment if you
time.
want. Yeah. I thought it was too early in the anime to sell the relationship.
That's
you know what
fair.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just
No, we do. It's
you-
Blades. We do the whole relationship in flashback.
You want
We start at the breakup.
we
and then just go-
we started the breakup and go do the whole relationship with flashback. Honestly, so as a total sideline, I was hanging out with my friend Daniel recently, who designed a game called My Daughter, the Queen of France, which is about Shakespeare trying to understand his relationship with his estranged daughter, which is basically starting at the breakup and working your way backwards. It's all about these like retrospective scenes about like his relationship with his
sounds really
daughter and where
cool.
things went wrong. And the GM is playing as Shakespeare, and you can call for people to replay scenes, and that's like a big part of like mechanic of the game is like not being able to accept this reality that because everyone else is playing the role of your friends.
That sounds fascinating.
It's this fucking brilliant game. I'm gonna try to play it at Go Play Elf, so maybe you should.
Yeah. I'll play. I'd
It's
play
so.
that.
This is where I came to that notion of just like, nope, play the scene again. But yeah, it's this really cool mechanic in the game where you like run through scenes again and again and again, and like the whole game can be one scene played over and over again with these like revisions and changes and different people playing the same.
Not
playing
enough
different roles
smooches.
and-
Play it again.
Yeah, it's neat. Anyways, get weird with your games, everyone.
Yeah.
And yes, feedback for the two of you. More smooching in subsequent scenes, please. Come on, God, the audience demands it. Carrying on.
Who are
what's
we?
next
And
on
by
time?
the audience, you mean the GM demands it.
I mean,
The GM is also an audience to their own game. So.
yeah.
The GM demands smooches.
Don't
All
make me destroy you.
right. You have
No,
the
that
high-
was a
you-
great scene,
you
and
have
I
the-
think
you-
all of your choices were very
have
reasonable.
the
and
high
let's move
ground.
on.
All right, cool.
So yeah, what's up next?
What do I learn from that
Yeah,
single?
investigation.
Do we have enough to go on something at least, or
Right, because like I have to spout some lore at you, basically, right? 'Cause this is an investigation
Yes,
roll.
please roll your int and spout lore at me.
I mean, that's basically what it is, right?
Please
Is I have
bar
to give you
forth anime apocalyptica.
the like details that you know. And I think so. Did anyone who witnessed Alvar punching Tyler in the face? One of the two of you did.
The class president would have. I'm just saying. I don't know if you want to involve Scorpio, but I keep name dropping him because
I think I did, or
yeah, you think you did?
No, I definitely think Scorpio would have been there.
that's
Yeah. Okay.
Scorpio's
and so
good.
you're like, and the two of you. So this whole conversation happened before the two of you went off to investigate things together. Just help me frame where in the like timeline of this whole sequence this is.
Quickly though, was Scorpio light side or dark side?
Dark side.
Okay.
Scorpio is my former colleague.
Yeah, Corvus's old comrade who
I'm
just
still
wants
on
them
good-
to be okay.
I'm still on good terms with them, but they're still evil.
Yeah.
I imagine them very much like, what's the name of the guy from Sailor Moon? With the gray uniform and the orange hair. He's like a Queen Beryl.
He's one of the
henchman
like
guys.
the Zoisite,
Yeah. he's
whatever,
one of those-
a right.
Yeah, exactly. One of
Yeah.
those guys. I can't remember his fucking name, but I imagine him very much like that guy.
See, those are all the best characters though, right? Like there's always the bad guy team that's, it's just like you guys, but bad.
Yeah, exactly.
We also have schoolgirls disguised as regular humans who are actually supernatural fighters.
You think
I
you're
mean,
the
that's
only
how I
one with
imagine-
that secret weapon?
Yeah.
No.
You think you got a monopoly on that shit? Hell no.
Like that's exactly the way that I imagined the Zodiacs to all be. That they're
Yeah.
6 and 6.
Yeah,
Like
they just
six
have their
from-
like dark ones.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Scorpio.
he's the dark Scorpio from the future. There might be a good Scorpio somewhere here, but he's
Or
the
bad.
Scorpio from the future.
All right. Well, Scorpio, in order to live up to his sign, is a very lusty and smooth talking and very like aggressive person. And so yeah, you go and like hang out with Scorpio, the two of you together, or is this something that
Well, no, I
Chorus
mean,
does alone?
you said like that somebody who would have witnessed the punching, and I was like, Scorpio, probably.
Yeah, and are you gonna like talk to him about it, or?
I mean, I can definitely. I think we could ask Scorpio for some information about the darkness. Maybe this is my attempt to help you even further by like being like,
Yeah.
I'll
And that
take you to
explains-
I'll take you to a secret place where there's like a secret person who we can talk to.
Because yeah, this reveal is going to be like a two-part thing. There's going to be the half of it that Corvus is doing, which is like talking to this witness and like this informant essentially, and then the second half will be Connor/Aquila putting pieces together, right? Because you have your like maps of the city and your whole like lines connecting things style and like proper investigation that you're operating. So whereas in the previous downtime before the last mission, we saw it go one way where it was like Connor's investigation first and then Corvus like following up on it. Here we're kind of doing the opposite. And we'll just play this out as like a couple kind of moments that we see.
Cool.
So like, where do you go to hang out with Scorpio?
So Scorpio's like pretty high profile at the university because he's like on the student council president person like of the
and
university, which means that organizatorially he's kind of high on the like the scale.
He has status because he has like a rank within a structure.
I imagine there's probably like an official lounge or something for these like student government officials.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And there's lots of like blurring the line between like, are you associated with the state or with the university or whatever? There's this kind of category of people where you flow very seamlessly from one into the other.
Yeah. So I would like go and find him there, but then I wouldn't be allowed in, right? Because I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
People,
Are you going as Amy?
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, and you like knock on the glass.
Yeah.
Of the like smoking room or whatever that he's hanging out in, and he like notices you out of the corner of his eye. He's busy like.
I can't remember what his name was. Like not Scorpio. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's Ben.
Ben,
the class president.
Ben, yeah.
And so yeah, Ben is Benjamin. Really, he goes for the full name.
The full name.
And he's like, he's flirting with like the there's like a young woman who also is at the university, but who is then also like working in this weird like lounge for fancy people, and he's like vaguely kind of like sexually harassing her while you are like tapping on the glass, being like, "Hey, hey," and he like kind of looks over at you and sighs and like pushes this young woman away, and she like runs off to like get away from this pervy dude. And he like comes outside and lights a cigarette. And he's in like a fancier version of the suit that we saw Alvar in earlier, or like Tyler.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has this like big like signet ring that's very like notable on the hand that he's smoking with.
That's definitely his magical transformation item somehow. Like, for
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's definitely it.
And so like yeah, his has like a scorpion's tail on it. But then we like flash back to the moment where Alvar had like punched Tyler out, and when he was touching the blood on his lip, Tyler also had a ring with like a different symbol, and it's like a smaller ring. It's like a lower status like club ring, but they seem to be like in the same organization. Yeah, there's some like Illuminati-esque thing. And yeah, Scorpio just says like, "Long time no see, Chorus."
It's Amy. Now, here.
Disappointingly.
It's not always Amy.
Well, I certainly hope not. Anyways, why are you bothering me? I was busy.
Yeah, I could see that you were busy. Busy.
Unless you want to take her place. And he like grins toothily at you. And he's probably been like hitting on you for years.
Yeah.
And this is why he has a soft spot for you.
At least a millennium.
And
Yeah.
and Amy like rolls her eyes a little bit and like adjusts her glasses slightly and goes like, I wanna know what the others are up to.
Well, I could tell you what I'm up to. Maybe you could follow along.
Sure.
I still look good from behind, he says as he pulls a drag on his cigarette.
Well, I mean, no doubts to that, she says, sort of like trying to play into it a little bit.
Yeah, and he like leans back and like tugs on your like collar a little bit to like pull you in close, because he's gonna like confide a secret to you.
Yeah.
But also like
It's like
wants to be close to you.
It's like so weirdly sexual, yeah.
Yeah, and he like blows smoke in your face as he like pulls you in, and he says, "Well, if you're interested in getting back into the business, we're having a little meeting tonight, my place." And we like smash cut to this massive mansion with like a lightning stroke behind it, and then like back to the conversation. He's like, "Just a few friends and some humans.
Maybe
It'd be great to have you there." And he like reaches out and like lifts your glasses off of your face and like tucks them into your shirt. I really love to have the old Corvus back.
Too strong.
Maybe I could show up. Yeah, I'm getting a little lonely.
Well, don't stay lonely. And he like puts out his cigarette on like the brick wall behind him of this little, it's like, it's not inside the university, it's like a separate building, so y'all are outside. And then yeah, he like walks back in.
Yeah, and immediately
but you feel in your hand that he's slipped you like this card.
Yeah.
It's like business card, and it has the fucking like Illuminati pyramid on it with the eye and a bunch of like fucking ominous occult like weirdness written on it.
I love it.
So
I
it's
tuck,
like
I
the
tuck
society of the whatever.
I
Like
tuck
we don't see the
card
full name.
into the pocket of my like blazer, and then take my glasses from the place you put them and like
Snap them back open.
Yeah,
and,
put them back on my face, and then hurry off to tell Connor what I found out.
And so then in like Connor's office with all the like maps and charts and everything, right? We see another like another pin in the map and another like piece of string connecting things with this mansion somewhere else. And that's your investigation, and that's the last downtime roll. So what do y'all want to do?
We want to run a mission. Uh,
I think our mission should. Well, what are our mission choices again, Andrew?
yeah.
So your mission choices, and I've arranged them properly into their tiers now. And so the tiers are basically like, if you're below the tier of a mission, you suffer a penalty if you're on your engagement roll to do it. So tier 1 is like cleanse a person or location or face a creature of darkness, like y'all did previously. You did a cleanse mission, and then we have seek answers in a strange place or reclaim an object of power as the tier 2 missions. And so presently you would be at a -1 to do either of those. And then there's tier 3, which is strike at the heart of
Is that a
darkness.
-1 engagement or like?
Well, didn't we
Yes.
just clear into tier 2 though?
So you have completed tier 1. Previously you would be at tier 0.
Oh,
And then once you hit
Understood.
5 on the investigation track, you're at tier 1.
Okay.
So for every time you hit a threshold, you've completed the tier. So yeah, y'all could go there and, you know, if you were to like raid this meeting, that would probably turn very quickly into facing a creature of darkness. It would probably be Scorpio.
My immediate thought was reclaim an object of power, and we could get his ring back.
Oh, you want to like steal Scorpio's ring?
Well, because my thought was that it was seek answers in a strange place, which would be the mansion.
So,
Yeah,
and yeah,
I
that would
actually
be-
like that one.
That would be more of a like if we were to think of this through like a Blades lens, we could even play that out as like a social job.
Yeah, like you two could go as like humans, and I could go as like the now evil again Corvus secretly watching your back, you know, or something. I don't know. Like we could do it. Connor's got
keeping in
like,
mind
harm,
that in
like shit too, so.
Yeah, I'm at -1 die. It's fine. I'll just take 1,000,000 stress and fall into darkness, and
die, and it'll be great.
yeah, we'll get to test out all the mechanics, and I'll die. That's
And yeah, so like you'll be sneaking in there. It's kind of a mission that will like straddle circumstances where it's okay to be mundane and circumstances where it's not. And it's not going to be like a clean stealth run in the way that you might with Blades, but yeah, that you will seek answers.
Are there clean stealth runs
well, I
in
mean,
Blades?
Exactly.
If
Right?
we seek answers and then face a creature of darkness, like that seems like a thing we could do. Like
One can naturally lead into the other depending on how things go. But it's about like what you set out to do.
I think we should
what kinds of
seek
things we
answers
might
in a
gain as a
strange
result.
place. Maybe we'll learn something about the darkness, and then fight whatever darkness is there.
Or learn like a greater plan.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
If they're just getting together, you know, what are they planning?
Yeah.
And so yeah, for seeking answers, I would definitely look at like awarding y'all some investigation progress as part of completing that mission as well.
Cool.
And you know, we're also gonna I'm gonna spew out some more stuff
Lore.
at you.
I want to hear more about the
doing it.
darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be exploratory in its objectives as well.
I like it.
Cool. And y'all are welcome to keep doing downtime actions if you want to. It's just that every time you go in for an extra one,
So
you
yeah,
run
here's
the
my
risk of
thought right
advancing the
now.
darkness track. So
How's everyone with social links?
I've got one with Alvar, I think.
Yeah, I got 2 with Aquila.
Okay. I have one with Corvus, so mayhaps should we work on that some more if we're going to be going in, especially if we're going to...
Well, you want to do like another round of social links?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can just kind of gloss that real quick or something. I don't know.
and yeah, looking at the tracks and stuff, I'm immediately thinking of a little revision. This is why we play test.
Yeah.
So the role for getting an extra downtime action, it's basically, I think it's going to be per downtime action per individual, not.
Okay, so for each one.
It's not for a round for the crew. It's just every time.
Okay, cool.
It's not what the book says. No,
Yo,
I can make the book say
the
it
book has
in-
changed.
Yeah. Pray I don't
Slam.
alter it any further, Sean.
Slam the book closed on Sean's hand. Just...
Ow!
Yeah, are you Anonymous Buffalo, Anonymous Camel, Anonymous Capybara? Which of these anonymous observers of my document are you?
don't know.
So, anyways,
I-
yeah, y'all are welcome to do that. The cost. So you you roll dice equal to the current threshold on the darkness following you.
I get a
track.
full reset on my stress, right? Because of the escaping the darkness by revealing my secret identity and stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Awesome.
So right now you're going to be rolling 0 dice. It's basically like it's more expensive to do it now, and then later on, it's less likely to fail, but more risky if it does. So the way the dice work on this is a little weird. So it's very likely to advance it early on,
And
then
less
in the middle
likely to advance
ground-
it further on, but like also
Yeah.
more risky. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the idea. So
Cool.
So, does anyone want some more social links,
Uh.
or do we want to just fly?
Remind me again what the benefits of social links are.
So
Transcendence.
you can spend them to social links can allow you to recover stress. You roll 1 die. So for any of these things that where you're rolling, you roll 1 die per remaining link with a player after you've spent one, and recover stress equal to the highest die result.
Cool.
You can shrug off harm, so it allows you to choose a single harm tag and ignore that for the remainder of the mission. In terms of its penalties, not in terms of like if you ignore your level 3 harm and then take another level 3 harm, it turns to level 4 harm and still kills you.
And still dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can extend your transcendence. So you roll 1 die per remaining link and erase segments based on the result.
Cool.
So standard project kind of thing where a 6 is 3 segments, 4 to 5 is 2. And if you crit on that one, the linked player also removes 1 box from their track.
Cool.
So say Corvus rolled links with Aquila to recover some of their track and they get a crit. Corvus heals 3 on their transcendence track and Aquila gets to erase 1.
Nice. Okay, so are we doing more downtime for social links or no? I mean, I'm probably don't need an extra one. But...
I think I'm all right.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay then. I was thinking we needed them to transcend it all. So
No, you just need them if you want to get more out of it.
okay, yeah, then
Or
I'm good.
like Connor is definitely going to want at least 1 to be able to
Shrug off
get
harm.
rid of to shrug off harm, presumably.
Yeah.
It might serve us for one of us to do some more with you.
Yeah.
Who do you have a link with? Me, right?
I have 1 with you. I have
Okay,
none with
so-
Libra. So if
So
you
probably,
want to do that,
yeah. If
Yeah.
we want to take one more bonus downtime for Alvar to give you another social link.
So I'll roll it then. Yeah,
sure.
for the darkness.
Yeah, do it.
And I roll 1 die. If it's 6, we're good. 4, 5.
You roll
Uh.
0 die because you're currently at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Fail.
Yep.
All right, so the darkness goes up 2
Okay.
pips,
Done.
Good.
but you get an
Nice.
extra downtime action.
Okay, so the way that I think this works is Alvar has still been working on the hideout, like trying
Okay.
to construct it.
Yep.
And I think with his like recent switch and then switch back from darkness, it's kind of throwing him off a bit. So he isn't able to concentrate properly to build and design these rooms.
Mhm.
And like Connor would come to this place every so often, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're friends. Yeah.
So yeah. Connor walks in and Alvar is trying to shape this room again.
Mhm.
And Connor, that's you, not the bird lady, right?
Oh, does she come here too?
She goes everywhere. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
You can't stop her.
Well,
How's it going?
better now. I lost my temper back there, and that wasn't fair to you.
It's okay. We're all under stress.
Ah,
I come
Look.
over and I rest my hand on your shoulder. Is there anything you need?
I think it catches him off guard enough that like the entire thing just shatters.
Oh no.
Ah, no,
I'm sorry.
I'm too worn out for this, I think. How about another drink? How do you feel about that?
Feel it's 5 p.m. right now. Somewhere.
It's 5 p.m. already. And Alvar like checks his watch and it's only like 10:30 in the morning. I don't think the bar's open quite this early. But I do have some good gin with our names on it in my room.
Fucking college students. They just drink all the time. They're irresponsible. It's ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, you want to go smoke out? No, it's like-
No, wrong character.
oh, yeah. Sure. Let's go see how well you've written my name.
So
Which name you've written?
I know for that you're not from this timeline, not from this point in time. So
No.
what does happen?
The uplifting, inspiring speech of everyone dies, the world ends, the sun gets blacked out. It's bad.
Yeah.
Right, because we already know what happens.
It's
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Don't
Collectively,
fuck
right?
up. Yeah.
Oh,
They kill
we
the
all-
sun is what happens.
Oh,
But
they-
yeah, Alvar doesn't know it.
Yeah, Alvar is like, hey, I'm from this timeline, and everything's still kind of sunshine and awesome.
Do you know the light that you see when you look in someone's eyes and they smile at you?
I assume that you're talking on a metaphorical sense, not a literal.
It's both in a way. It's bleak, Alvar. Why don't we just go have that gin and talk of happier things?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
I think yeah, it just ends at that awkward.
Sure. Yeah.
Um.
So we get tore up.
Yeah. I want to say that was Alvar's like attempt at an investigation role.
Because it's really about what happens.
Yeah, because no one tells him. Like, I assume like the two timelines kind of clashed earlier, but no one from the future talks about what happens. Like, it's a taboo subject.
That's interesting.
And so you're getting it out of her, or out of him, I guess, out of Connor, by getting him drunk and then like grilling him about it.
No, not even like that. Like that initial like conversation was like, yeah, tell me what happens. Like, it can't be that bad, right?
It's just like,
As, like-
instant mood change.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can imagine.
It's like, no, it's that bad. It's like, yeah, it's really bad. It's not good.
And of course, to show in the fiction this idea of the darkness, like getting a sense of where you are, in that the thing you were working on that shattered earlier. As the two of you walk away from it, this little, like, under one shattered piece of it, there's this little like bit of blackness that forms into a little moat, and it like picks itself up and like dusts itself off and like picks up this piece of broken thing and just like carries it off somewhere.
Yeah.
Like this like shard of celestial energy.
This is mine
and it, like,
now.
It goes to pick it up and it's like, and it like hurts itself and it's like, and then like picks it up in a different way and like carries it out, and it's like sizzling a little bit as it walks away.
Yeah.
I like the moats. The moats are cool.
Can I just say the moats in my mind look like tiny versions of the Power Rangers enemies in my mind?
No, they're like little shadow. They're like little They're like little heartless guys, like little Kingdom Hearts heartless. That's what I think.
I need to look up the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Look up the heartless and tell me that's not exactly what they should look like. Just the basic little heartless guy.
Because
I imagine them as being less, like having less like distinct body parts.
Form, yeah.
They're just like a little like if you tore a little piece of cloth off of a larger piece of cloth and it was totally black and just like floated down to earth and started walking around on like little tiny feet.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I imagine. Like very much these little, like if you tore up some larger thing, these would be what was left.
Arthur's also right. The like little coal things from Spirited Away.
Yeah, that's my main inspiration, but as like
I was thinking of Calcifer from the Howl's Moving Castle animated one, like except like black and purple.
Totally
black and purple, yeah.
Yeah, totally. I'm in a very Ghibli state of mind.
I feel you. Okay, cool.
So I'm also assuming that you do not enjoy that conversation whatsoever.
Being grilled about the future.
Yeah, no. It's like if it was just about the drink, then yeah, no. But since you're using investigate to like pry it out of me, I don't think so.
Yeah. So 4.
All right, I get 2. That's good though.
Don't you only get 1? Or is that?
No, 4 is 2.
Yeah,
4 is 2.
3 is
4 and 5 is 2. A 1 to 3 is 1.
6 would be 3. Yeah. Okay,
cool.
that makes sense.
So
let's quickly.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Nope.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
I was gonna say let's take a break. So if you got so quickly before we something.
No.
No. All right. I'm just giving you the chance. Let's take a break before we head off to see what the darkness has in store for us. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes.